Hey guys, so I'm getting ready to wrap up some of my summer classes, and I decided that one of my goals is going to be to focus on getting my kids outside and getting them really comfortable with the outdoors. And we spend a lot of time outside, but I think getting them in that environment where they're camping or hiking and fishing and just really appreciating the outdoors. There's a lot to offer for kids and adults, and it's a big thing for me too because my kids are 2 and 4 almost, and so it can be really, you never know what you're going to get when you have toddlers out in nature and or anywhere. And so they might love it, they might freak out. And so I think a big thing for me is just getting out of my comfort zone and just taking them to have those experiences and not worrying about what's going to happen. So we just got back from a camping trip up at Stampede Reservoir in California, and it's about 45 minutes from Reno. So it was just an easy drive, and I towed up a trailer for the first time. I've never towed anything, and I think my hands are still a little sore from gripping the wheel. But it was so much fun, and I just think it gave the kids so much that I can't give them at home or at the parks or at, things that we can do in the city. So one of the things that I think really is great for camping and getting outdoors is the family time. And for me, I love it because they can't have any screens out there, and you're just disconnected, and there's no service, no Wi-Fi, and they don't have any distractions. There's no toys, and it just kind of makes them ask a lot more questions about their surroundings and just kind of have more awareness of what is going on around them. Another thing that the outdoors provides kids and adults is presence, and I think it's just a place where you can be a little bit more mindful because there are less distractions. Everything that you do, you have to pretty much work for or be prepared for. There's not a lot of instant gratification because you have to set up your camp and before you can relax, and you have to hike to your destination, and that all takes some work, and it's all worth it once you do it. And it feels really good to know that you can do those things yourself and get that gratification from your self-reliance. Also, exercise and adventure, which speaks for itself when you're in the outdoors, but it's really great for kids to go and play without any structure and just learn to hike and climb and swim and just do things that normal environments don't really provide them, like going to the park or whatever. It just kind of gives them a different environment to be in that they can learn about and just have so many more questions because there really is so much to learn, especially for kids. And then self-reliance and confidence. This one's big for me because I just love to see my kids learn to rely on their instincts and figure things out for themselves, whether they're watching somebody else do it or just picking it up from what they think it should be. So it's great to see them do that and figure things out and know that they're capable of doing these different things and understanding their environment and just not having that fear of outdoors and knowing that they're okay and it's okay to explore, and also knowing like what the limits are, what the boundaries are, and how to stay safe while doing it. Sometimes kids and parents can have a fear of the outdoors, and a lot of that is a fear of the unknown, and people aren't generally afraid of the outdoors, but a lot of people don't go camping and don't go hiking, and I think a lot of that is just because they didn't grow up doing that and they're just not comfortable with that. So I think it's good for kids to kind of get introduced to that when they're young, because then they can grow up feeling like they can do anything and that there's nothing that they're limited to because they don't know about it. So I hope you guys can all get out and enjoy this beautiful weekend. It's 100 degrees here in Reno right now, so we're probably going to head back up tomorrow to get out of the heat a little bit towards Lake Tahoe. So have a great weekend and go find some adventure.